Have you ever wondered why? Despite all the planning and dreaming, a surprising 85% of seniors actually struggle to truly thrive and live well in their retirement years. It's a painful reality, isn't it? We picture retirement as a golden age of freedom and joy, but for so many, it can subtly transform into a time of quiet decline, a struggle with loneliness, a nagging sense of lost purpose, or a surprising drop in energy and vitality. It's not what anyone envisions after a lifetime of hard work. The truth is, the dream of a vibrant, fulfilling retirement doesn't just magically appear. It's built, day by day, on a foundation of seemingly small, yet incredibly powerful, daily choices. It's not about grand gestures or expensive pursuits. It's about understanding and embracing a few simple, often overlooked, habits. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 essential daily habits that can profoundly shift your experience, helping you move from merely existing to truly flourishing, brimming with energy and purpose, long into your golden years. Watch to the end, because there's something that will genuinely surprise you about living your best retirement. Let's dive right into the very first habit that can dramatically change your daily life. And it's one that often gets misunderstood. It's all about mindful movement. Now, when I say movement, I'm not talking about intense gym workouts or training for a marathon, unless that's genuinely what you enjoy. For many of us, the very thought of rigorous exercise can feel overwhelming or even daunting. Instead, I'm talking about incorporating purposeful, gentle, and consistent movement into your everyday routine. Think about how your body feels after sitting for a long period. A bit stiff, perhaps, or a little creaky. Our bodies are designed to move, and as we age, maintaining our mobility, balance, and even a little bit of strength becomes absolutely critical for independence and preventing falls, which, as we know, can have such a profound impact on our lives. This isn't just about burning calories. It's about lubricating your joints, keeping your muscles engaged, and improving your circulation, which in turn feeds your brain and every part of your body. Imagine being able to confidently reach for something on a high shelf, walk around the block without feeling winded, or simply get up from a chair with ease. These small victories are what truly enhance our daily experience. So, what does mindful movement look like? It could be a brisk walk around your neighborhood for 20 to 30 minutes, perhaps with a friend or a beloved pet. It could be joining a gentle yoga or Tai Chi class, which are fantastic for balance and flexibility. Even simple activities like gardening, dancing to your favorite tunes in the living room, or doing a series of chair exercises while watching television count significantly. The key is consistency and listening to your body. Start small, perhaps just 10 minutes a day, and gradually increase it. On days when you feel less energetic, simply stretching or doing some gentle balance exercises while holding onto a counter can make a world of difference. The real magic happens when movement becomes a natural part of your day, not a chore. It boosts your mood by releasing those wonderful feel-good endorphins, sharpens your mind by increasing blood flow to the brain, and quite simply, makes you feel more alive and capable. Remember, every little bit adds up, and the goal is to make movement a joyful expression of your body's ability. Rather than a burden, moving purposefully helps us maintain our physical independence, which is a cornerstone of living well in retirement. Building on that physical foundation, the second crucial habit is cultivating a sense of purposeful engagement. One of the most common challenges people face in retirement is the sudden void that can appear after leaving a long-term career, or when children have grown and flown the nest. The daily structure that once defined our lives vanishes, and with it, sometimes, our sense of purpose. It's easy to drift, to fill days with passive activities like endless television or just passing the time. But humans, at every age, crave meaning and a reason to get up in the morning. Having a purpose, big or small, gives our days direction and fills us with a profound sense of satisfaction and contribution. It's about feeling needed, feeling useful, and having something to look forward to. This doesn't mean you need to start a new company or solve world hunger, although if you feel called to. By all means, purposeful engagement can take many forms. Perhaps it's volunteering your time and skills to a cause you care deeply about, whether it's at a local food bank, a school, or an animal shelter. Maybe it's mentoring younger individuals, sharing the wisdom and experience you've accumulated over a lifetime. It could also be pursuing a long-held hobby with renewed vigor, like painting, writing, playing a musical instrument, or woodworking, and perhaps even sharing your creations with others. Learning a new skill entirely, like a language or coding, can also ignite that spark of purpose. The act of contributing, learning, or creating not only enriches your own life, but also connects you to the world around you in a meaningful way. It fights off feelings of isolation and boredom, and it keeps your mind sharp and engaged. Think about what truly lights you up, what problems you'd like to help solve, or what creative impulses you've always wanted to explore. Even something as simple as taking on the responsibility for a community garden plot or regularly babysitting your grandchildren can provide that invaluable sense of being needed and making a difference. When you have a purpose, your days feel fuller, more vibrant, and undeniably more meaningful. It's a powerful antidote to the feeling of drift that can sometimes accompany retirement, and hand in hand with purposeful engagement. The third habit for truly living well is nourishing your body with nutrient-dense eating. Our bodies are incredible machines, and just like any machine, they run best on high-quality fuel. As we age, our metabolism might slow down a bit, and our nutritional needs can shift. But the fundamental truth remains: what we put into our bodies directly impacts our energy levels, our cognitive function, our mood, and our overall ability to fight off illness. It's disheartening how easily we can fall into habits of convenience eating, reaching for highly processed foods that are loaded with sugar, unhealthy fats, and empty calories. These foods might provide a quick burst of energy, but they often lead to energy crashes, weight gain, inflammation, and a feeling of sluggishness that robs us of our vitality. Instead, imagine a plate brimming with vibrant colors, deep green leafy vegetables, bright red berries, sunny yellow peppers, and hearty whole grains. Think about lean proteins like fish, chicken, beans, and lentils, which are crucial for maintaining muscle mass. Something that becomes increasingly important as we get older: healthy fats from avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are not just delicious. They're essential for brain health and keeping our joints supple. Hydration is another often overlooked cornerstone. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps everything from digestion to mental clarity. Aim for clear, clean water, perhaps infused with a slice of lemon or cucumber if you prefer. Making conscious food choices doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive. It's about moving away from processed foods and embracing whole, natural ingredients. It could be as simple as adding a handful of spinach to your eggs in the morning, swapping out sugary drinks for water, or planning your meals around fresh vegetables and lean proteins. Consider learning a few new, simple recipes that use whole ingredients, or perhaps exploring a local farmer's market for fresh, seasonal produce. Cooking at home gives you control over what goes into your food, and it can even become a joyful, creative activity. When you feed your body with real, nourishing food, you'll notice a remarkable difference in your energy levels, your digestion, your skin, and even your mental sharpness. It's an investment in your future self, allowing you to have the energy and vitality needed to truly enjoy all the purposeful activities and movements we've just discussed. Now that we've talked about staying active, finding your purpose, and nourishing your body, let's talk about something incredibly fundamental that often gets pushed to the side in our busy lives: Quality sleep. It might seem like a passive activity, but sleep is actually one of the most active and vital processes for our overall health and well-being. Especially as we age, when we sleep, our bodies don't just rest, they repair themselves. Our brains consolidate memories, and our immune systems get a critical boost. Think about how you feel after a restless night: groggy, irritable, less focused, perhaps even a bit forgetful. Now imagine waking up feeling truly refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to embrace the day. That's the power of good sleep. Many people mistakenly believe that they need less sleep as they get older. But the truth is, while our sleep patterns might change, the fundamental need for consistent, restorative sleep, generally around 7 to 9 hours for most adults, remains. The challenge often lies in achieving that quality. So, what can you do to invite more restful sleep into your life? One of the most powerful habits is establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, known as your circadian rhythm. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can also work wonders. This might involve dimming the lights an hour before bed, taking a warm bath, reading a calming book, listening to soothing music, or doing some gentle stretches. Avoid screens, like phones, tablets, and televisions, for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light they emit can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that helps you sleep. Make sure your bedroom is a sanctuary for sleep, dark, quiet, and cool. Consider blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine if needed. And while a glass of wine might seem relaxing, alcohol, as well as caffeine later in the day, can significantly disrupt your sleep quality. Prioritizing good sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's about supporting your brain health, boosting your immune system, improving your mood, and giving your body the essential time it needs to recharge and repair. It's a habit that pays dividends across every other aspect of your well-being. Moving from the physical realm of sleep, let's explore the profound impact of our internal world with our fifth crucial habit: cultivating a resilient mindset. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful, shaping not just how we feel, but how we experience every single day. As we navigate retirement, we're bound to encounter challenges, be it health concerns, changes in relationships, or unexpected life events. How we respond to these challenges, whether with despair or with a sense of calm resilience, often hinges on our mindset. It's easy to fall into patterns of negative thinking, worrying about the past, or dreading the future. But learning to intentionally shift our perspective can transform our entire outlook. This isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about developing the inner strength and flexibility to meet life's ups and downs with grace and optimism. One powerful practice is cultivating gratitude, taking a few moments each day to genuinely acknowledge things you are thankful for. Whether it's the warmth of your morning coffee, a kind word from a friend, or simply the beauty of nature outside your window, can rewire your brain to focus on the positive. Keeping a gratitude journal can be a wonderful way to solidify this habit. Another aspect of mindset mastery is learning to manage stress. Retirement, surprisingly, can bring its own unique stressors. Practicing mindfulness through simple breathing exercises or meditation, even for just 5 or 10 minutes a day, can help calm your nervous system, reduce anxiety, and bring you more fully into the present moment. Think about reframing challenges as opportunities for growth or learning. Instead of saying, "I can't do that," try, "How can I approach this differently?" Or, "What can I learn from this?" Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether through the people you spend time with, the books you read, or the content you consume, also plays a significant role. Our minds are incredibly impressionable, and intentionally feeding them positivity and resilience helps create a mental landscape where thriving can occur. It's about choosing to look for the good, to embrace adaptability, and to believe in your own capacity to navigate whatever life throws your way. This internal shift is truly the bedrock for sustained happiness and well-being. Flowing directly from our internal state, the sixth essential habit is fostering intentional social connection. In retirement, our social circles can sometimes shrink naturally as work connections fade and friends or family move away. Yet, human beings are fundamentally social creatures, and genuine connection is as vital to our health as good food and exercise. Loneliness and isolation are silent epidemics among seniors, leading to increased risks of depression, cognitive decline, and even physical health problems. This habit isn't just about having people around. It's about nurturing meaningful relationships that provide support, laughter, and a sense of belonging. It's about feeling seen, heard, and valued. This means being proactive, rather than waiting for others to reach out. Think about reconnecting with old friends you've lost touch with. A simple phone call or email can reignite a cherished bond. Join clubs or groups that align with your interests, whether it's a book club, a hiking group, a crafting circle, or a local volunteer organization. These provide natural opportunities to meet like-minded people and forge new friendships. Consider taking a class, perhaps a dance class, an art workshop, or even a tech class at your local community center. Shared learning experiences are fantastic for building camaraderie. Don't underestimate the power of family connections. Regularly spending time with children, grandchildren, or extended family, whether in person or through video calls, can provide immense joy and a deep sense of connection. Even small, regular interactions, like chatting with your neighbor over the fence, saying hello to the cashier at the grocery store, or joining a local walking group, can contribute to your overall sense of community and well-being. The key is intentionality, actively seeking out opportunities for connection, putting yourself out there, and nurturing the relationships you already have. It's about remembering that while independence is important, we are all interconnected, and sharing our lives with others enriches us in ways that nothing else can. A rich social life acts as a protective shield for both our mental and emotional health. And finally, to keep our minds vibrant and engaged, our seventh habit is embracing lifelong learning and curiosity. Retirement offers an unparalleled opportunity to explore interests you never had time for, or to deepen existing passions. The brain, much like a muscle, thrives on being challenged and exposed to new information and experiences. When we stop learning, our minds can become stagnant, and our cognitive abilities can decline more rapidly. But when we actively engage in new learning, we create new neural pathways, keeping our brains agile and resilient. This doesn't mean you have to go back to university, although that's certainly an option, for some lifelong learning can be incredibly varied and accessible. It could be as simple as regularly reading different genres of books, magazines, or online articles that pique your interest. Challenge yourself with puzzles like crosswords, Sudoku, or jigsaw puzzles. Learning a new language, even just a few phrases, stimulates your brain in unique ways. Taking up a new skill, like playing a musical instrument, painting, knitting, or even digital photography, provides a fantastic mental workout and a sense of accomplishment. Explore documentaries, online courses, many of which are free or very affordable, or educational podcasts on topics that fascinate you, from history to astronomy to cooking. Even visiting museums, attending lectures, or joining discussion groups at your local library or community center can spark new insights and keep your mind active. The goal is to maintain a sense of curiosity about the world and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. When you continuously feed your mind with new information and challenges, you not only improve your memory and cognitive function, but you also cultivate a profound sense of joy and discovery. It keeps you engaged with the world, gives you new things to talk about, and ensures that every day holds the potential for something new and exciting. A curious mind is a youthful mind, and it's a powerful tool for living a life rich in experiences and intellectual stimulation. So, we've explored 7 incredibly powerful habits that, when woven into the fabric of your daily life, can truly transform your retirement experience. We've talked about the vital importance of mindful movement, not just for physical health, but for maintaining your independence and vitality. We delved into the profound need for purposeful engagement, finding meaning and contribution in your days to combat that sense of drift and loneliness. We emphasized nourishing your body with nutrient-dense eating, providing the fuel for sustained energy and sharp mental clarity. We highlighted the often underestimated power of quality sleep, which acts as your body's nightly repair and rejuvenation system. We then shifted to the power of your internal world, discussing the critical habit of cultivating a resilient mindset, allowing you to meet life's challenges with optimism and grace. We talked about the life-affirming benefits of intentional social connection, actively seeking out and nurturing relationships that bring joy and support. And finally, we just discussed how embracing lifelong learning and curiosity keeps your mind vibrant, engaged, and ever-evolving. These aren't complicated ideas, are they? In fact, they're quite simple, but their impact, when practiced consistently, is absolutely monumental. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Even small, consistent steps in any of these areas can start a ripple effect, leading to significant improvements in your energy, your mood, your cognitive function, and your overall sense of well-being. It's never too late to make positive changes and to start living the retirement you've always dreamed of. Your golden years are an incredible opportunity for growth, joy, and profound fulfillment. Take these habits, experiment with them, and find what resonates most with you. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you already practice? And which one are you most excited to try or strengthen? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be just the encouragement someone else needs. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll join our community and ensure you don't miss out on more practical advice and uplifting content designed to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for joining us today. And remember, you're vibrant. Fulfilling retirement is within your reach. Keep moving forward, keep growing, and live your best life at every age.